Hello friends, thanks for joining me. I'm Jiyoung. We'll start our practice for strong and lean legs from wide-legged stance. Heel toe your feet out. Have your feet parallel to each other. Breathe deeply. Notice how you feel now, particularly in your lower body. Each inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Each exhale, ground down through your legs, feet, and your mind. Next exhale, slowly fold forward at your hips. Feel free to bend your knees slightly or adjust your gait. Pay attention to where your sensations are. Option to put your hands on your mat or hold onto your calves or ankles. Today, we'll focus on our legs, engaging every muscle in the legs and emphasizing both strength and flexibility. So you don't just increase muscle mass, but you have the ability to move them properly within your natural anatomy. Before we get going, take a brief moment to promise yourself to practice with care and mindfulness. Be on your fingertips. Walk your hands side to side. Pause at the center. Turn your toes out. Inhale, send your right arm up, gently opening your torso to your right. Exhale, bend your left knee only to the point that's comfortable for you. Inhale, unbend your left knee. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bending your right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale. Repeat one more cycle. See if you can side squat a little deeper. Right arm up, bend your left knee. Back to the center. Left arm goes up. Bend your right knee. Come back to the center and slowly stand up. Thumbs to your sternum. Inhale, lengthen up to your crown. Exhale, lowering your hips, goddess or power angle. Inhale, stand up. Adjust your gait anytime. Exhale, power angle. For an added challenge, lift your right heel. Put it down. Lift your left heel. Put it down. And maybe raise both heels. Put them down. Great. Turn to your right, lowering your left knee. Right toes are pointing forward. Press down through the top of your left foot. If you need additional cushioning for your left knee, tuck a folded blanket underneath your left leg. But essentially, you're using your core to raise your weight off your knees. Lifting yourself up through your core strength, raise your right heel off the ground. Put it down. See if you can push your hips slightly forward and down, deepening the stretch in your right knee, left quads, and hip flexors. Next, exhale, push your hips back, hinging at your hips, half split. Hands are on your mat if that helps. Flex your toes toward your face. Bend your knees as much as you need to. It's enough if you're feeling refreshing stretches in your right hamstrings and calf. One more breath of kindness. Mindfully come back to crescent lunge. Tuck your left toes. Engage your core. Lift up and turn to your left. Crescent lunge to the left. When you're ready, press down through your right shin and the top of your right foot. Lift your left heel if possible. Lengthen up through your spine. Put it down. If your left knee allows it, slightly push your hips down and forward. Take a deep breath. Half split, drawing your hips back, fall forward. Flex your left toes. Shuffle your left heel a bit forward or back as is comfortable for you. Stay open-minded about how your poses look. It's more about how you feel. One more breath, focusing on the sensations. Back to crescent lunge. Tuck your right toes. Engage your abdomen and thighs. Come back up to goddess. Stand up. Heel toe your feet toward the center. Mountain. Place your feet either hip-width apart or closer together if that doesn't challenge your balance too much. Spread your toes. You can engage your quadriceps by bringing your big toes to touch. Draw your tummy in slightly. Point your tailbone down to avoid overarching your lower back. Hold for one grounding breath. Now, hands to your hips or chest for more stability. Come onto the balls of your feet. Come down. This time, be on your tiptoes and hold a little longer through your steady breaths. Gently lend your heels. Spread your toes. Inhale, grounding down through your strong legs, reach up for the sky. Exhale, chair, lower your hips. Join your hands at your chest. Tap your feet to each side when you feel steady. Back to the stillness. Tap your feet behind you. Maybe add 3 stationary lunges to each side. Great job. Find stillness. Fold over your legs. Maybe rest your chest on your thighs. Fingertips on the earth. Walk your hands side to side. Back to the center. Pedal your feet. Relax. Inhale, lift your upper body halfway with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, volcano. Mountain. Hands on your hips. Shift your weight onto your right leg. Lift your left knee up. Practice stabilizing here, or place the top of your right hand outside your left knee and extend your left arm behind you. If you're comfortable here, grab your left big toe with your right peace fingers and extend your left leg forward. Gentle bend in your left leg is okay if that helps you keeping your back straight. Wonderful. Bend your left knee. Let go of your big toe. Pray your hands facing forward. Tilt forward, warrior 3, straightening your left leg behind and parallel to the ground if possible. Return to your breaths for focus. Bend your right knee. Land your left toes with care. Point your left toes out, warrior 2. Open your body to your left. Push your arms out. Gaze over your right hand. Make sure your right knee is in line with your right big toe. Flip your right hand. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your arms forward, low lunge. Walk your right foot to your left or closer to your left hip crease, coming down into pigeon. If this is out of reach for you today, practice half pigeon with your back leg bent. Work to square your hips. Keep your left toes tucked and pulse left leg, lifting your left thigh off the ground, then bringing it back down. When you're done, press down through the top of your left foot. Relax in humble pigeon for a few breaths. Slowly come out of the pose and make your way into downward facing dog. Press your heels down to invite more flexibility into your hamstrings and ankles, or gently bend your knees. If you like to engage your thighs and tibialis anterior muscle, the muscle in front of your shin, even more here, point your big toes slightly inward. Walk up to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, volcano, stand up all the way. And mountain. Place your hands on your hips. Shift your weight onto your left leg. Lift your right knee up. Take a moment to find your balance here or gently rest the top of your left hand outside your right knee while extending your right arm behind you. If you feel at ease, gently take hold of your right big toe with your left peace fingers and extend your right leg forward. A slight bend in your right leg is perfectly fine if it helps you maintain a long, straight back. Lovely. Bend your right knee, release your big toe gently. Hands in prayer position. Lean forward, warrior 3. Extend your right leg behind you, keeping it parallel to the ground if you can. Reconnect with your breath for stability. Bend your left knee. Bend your right toes with control. Point your right toes out, warrior 2. Open your body to your right. Push your arms out. Gaze over your left hand. See if you can lower your hips a little bit. Flip your left hand and peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your arms forward, low lunge. Walk your left foot to your right or closer to your right hip crease, coming down into pigeon. If this is out of reach for you today, practice half pigeon with your right leg bent too. Work to square your hips and shoulders. Keep your right toes tucked and pulse your right leg. When you're done, press down through the top of your right foot. Relax in humble pigeon for a few breaths. Make your way into down dog, taking your time. Elongate your spine. Once you get there, walk the dog again. Find stillness, then softly bend your knees. Push your hips back, child. Inhale, push forward, come down, be on your belly. Rest your arms by your sides. Face your palms skyward. When you're ready, raise your legs as high as is comfortable for you. Stay here for one patient breath. Bring them down. Press down through the tops of your feet. Sphinx pose, pressing down through your forearms. Bend your left knee. Reach behind and grab your left foot with your left hand. If this is a bit out of reach today, keep sending your intention through your left arm and foot even though they aren't touching each other today. Or stay in Sphinx, pressing down gently through your lower body. If your left knee, shoulder, and ankle allow it, draw your left foot down to your glutes and gently press down with your left hand. Hold for one more calm breath. Mindfully unravel. Bend your right knee. Hold your right foot with your right hand if within reach, or choose to take it slow in Sphinx. If you're comfortable here, half frog. Lower your right foot down to your glutes and lightly press down with your right hand, honoring your body's limits. Hold for one more peaceful breath. Gently let go. Turn over and lie down on your back. Bend your knees. Walk your feet closer to your hips. Ground yourself through your shoulders, arms, and feet. Inhale, push your hips up, finding bridge pose. Activate your thighs so your legs stay parallel to each other. Chin to chest. You're building strength in your hamstrings and glutes here while stretching your spine and hip flexors, which enables you to move your legs more smoothly. Hold it for one more patient breath. Gently lower your hips. Extend your left leg. Flex your toes. Draw your right knee up to your chest, wrapping your hands around your right shin or hamstrings. Hug your leg into your chest. Inhale, let go. Straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee. Inhale, bring your left leg up. Hands on your shin or hamstrings. Exhale, a big hug. Release. Legs up the wall. Slowly send your feet up toward the sky. Flex your feet. Stay here or gently pulse your legs. Find stillness. Exhale, bend your legs, drawing the soles of your feet together. A slow inhale, legs up. A long exhale, butterfly. A couple more times. Feet on the ground. Your own windshield wipers. Extend your legs comfortably. Mindfully point and flex your toes several times and draw a few circles left and right. Relax your feet when you're done. Now, spread your toes. Relax. Repeat a couple more times. Shake your feet. Find stillness. Hopefully, you had a great time practicing together. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. It might be nice to share this with someone who could really benefit from it. Subscribe if you're interested in practicing more yoga together. I appreciate your time and presence. Namaste.